Morning, just a quick video. I'm at the hospital. I had a double jaw surgery back in May of 2022. It's now October 2022. Following on from the jaw surgery, I wasn't able to breathe properly through my nose, and it turns out that it wasn't done particularly well. And my soft palate is pretty much resting against the back of my throat, so I'm breathing through two slits. And I've been compensating for the last few months by staying on a ketogenic diet and minimizing my body fat, and that's helped me breathe somewhat through my nose. But yesterday I intentionally let that diet slip so that I could put on a little bit of weight just to help with the recovery from the surgery. And what do you know, last night I spent the night, couldn't breathe, awake a lot of the night, not able to breathe. So hopefully this surgery will certainly open my airway up and fix my nasal breathing following the double jaw surgery. And if not, it might even fix my sleep apnea, which was my original reason for the double jaw surgery. Sleep apnea / UARS, upper airway resistance syndrome. I'll give you an update soon. Thank you. Hi, I'm about half an hour, maybe 45 minutes out of surgery. Pain's not too bad. I can talk. I might bite my words, but so far, almost. Wonder if I had surgery. Is that okay? Much better than double jaw surgery, that's for sure so far. Alright, speak soon. Just a quick update, it's 7:30 at night. I've had a full steak dinner. I've gone for a walk around as well, so all going well so far. It's 10:30 at night, and so far it's been pretty good. Had a full steak and vegetable dinner. Took a while to eat, but that was out of caution rather than the fact that I couldn't. And I'd rate the double jaw surgery a 15 out of 10 so far, and this is sitting somewhere around a 3 out of 10, so I can't complain. And I'll tell you what, best possible surgeon you could have. So I've been up since waking up from the anesthesia at 1:30, so it's 10:30 now. Looking forward to hopefully a good night's sleep. I'm sure I'll get woken up in the middle of the night. But here goes, first day down, pretty good, and I can breathe through my nose. Normally. Yeah, amazing. Alrighties, good morning. Today is day 2 after my modified UPPP. It's Tuesday in October of 2022. Didn't have a great sleep, to be honest, but that wasn't from the surgery. The room was very bright and sleeping upright and having a steroid at 10:30 at night just made for a combination that meant that I was going to spend more of my night researching cars and shopping on Amazon than actually sleeping, but it's okay. I was, I might jokingly say, rudely awakened by my surgeon at 7:30 this morning. Love him. To see me out from the hospital stay. It all went to plan. The sutures will start to fall out bit by bit, and he said not to worry about that. The pain there's no pain at rest at the moment, but I am on just a few painkillers. It's only when I swallow, it's just a little bit of pain in the throat, but honestly, it's nothing so far. So my surgeon said that he believes most of the pain is in this procedure is when you're undergoing an adult tonsillectomy. I had my tonsils removed 30 years ago, so that's one less thing to do. He did note that there was some scarring that looked like it was from my tonsillectomy 30 years ago that was causing my soft palate to basically hang low in my throat. So it took 30 years. We'll see. I'm still yet to have a proper sleep, so I don't know what improvements are out in my sleep. Certainly for my breathing, it's definitely much improved compared to the blockage that I received from the double jaw surgery. So if it doesn't fix my sleep, I can at least breathe properly now through my nose, keeping in mind I'm going to have some swelling there too, so it's only going to get better in a month's time. But I'm optimistic that it will actually help my my sleep breathing as well, my quality of sleep. So day 2, morning, haven't really slept. Had a shower, had a cup of coffee. We'll hold off till I get home for food. But so far, fantastic. Surgeon did say I can expect the pain to peak somewhere around Thursday, Friday. Today is Tuesday. But once again, I've had double jaw surgery, so we'll see what pain looks like from this procedure. All right. It's about 6:30 on day 2. Just taken an anti-inflammatory, a Panadol a couple of hours ago. Feel pretty good actually. I just did a little bit of minor maintenance on the motorbike. Feel pretty good. So a little bit of swelling happening around my nose because I think my breathing is closing off a little bit, and a very, very small amount of liquid out the nose when I drank pretty quick. Well, trying to swallow a tablet actually, but that's all to be expected. Might last, but certainly in the first few weeks I think that's fairly normal. So feeling good. Looking forward to a sleep. Haven't had one of those yet. And we'll wait and see what the next couple of days brings. Pain's supposed to get worse in theory in a couple of days, but I don't have any pain at all right now. It's confusing actually, so not a bad thing. All right. It's day 3. Today's Wednesday. It's about late afternoon. A little bit late doing a recording as my phone was playing up. Just some light duties around the house today, some gentle cleaning, trying to take it easy. Slept last night. I was up around 1 o'clock for some Panadol. Put the tablets in the glass, fell asleep, woke up again and took it at 2. Other than that, I slept through the night. A little bit of swelling around the throat area. I'd say pain is probably gone up from a 3 to a 4, but I think I probably have a fairly high pain tolerance after my last procedure, so maybe a 5 to 6 for anyone else, but it feels like I have a throat infection, nothing serious. Yeah, that's nothing too major to report. Drinking water. If I was swallowing a tablet, yes, there's some liquid that's coming up my nose. That was to be expected within the first month. Whether or not that persists afterwards, we'll wait and see, but I can generally drink water with no issues. It's just when I'm trying to swallow a tablet, there's a bit of extra pressure which will cause the water to come out the nose, but not an issue, so tolerable. Yeah, we'll wait and see. I think it's going to be a couple of days until things start to at least settle down. It's possible as well there'll be some more pain as we get towards Friday, so another 2 days, but so far it's okay. Just treating with paracetamol, Panadol tablets in water, and I've got I think Celebrex. It's a anti-inflammatory twice a day. So was prescribed Endone. Haven't taken that. Haven't needed to take any heavy opioid painkillers other than whatever they gave me in hospital. So far, pretty good. We'll keep it up and see how we go. Just a quick update. It's about 5:30 in the afternoon. Panadol's kicked in. The pain's dropped down to 2.5 to 3. Probably getting very close to taking anti-inflammatory because I haven't had that since 7 a.m. So take it soon. I don't want to take it too late in case it keeps me awake. I think I do have a little bit of swelling coming up around that area, so I'm looking forward to the anti-inflammatory, but the pain is okay at the moment. That Panadol has really kicked in. It's Thursday, it's day 4. Slept through the night again, up once around 6 o'clock for some pain relief. Last night the swelling definitely increased. I think it's gone down a little bit. The pain, on the other hand, did go up. Hit somewhere between a 5 to a 6 around 6 o'clock this morning when I was due for some more paracetamol. So certainly that paracetamol is really helping, but I don't know if that's the peak of the pain. It's settled down a little bit now. We'll wait and see how it goes. It is day 4. The pain's supposed to peak between day 3 and day 5. So whether or not the bell curve is sitting right on day 4 for me, it could be one more day where the pain peaks, and that's tomorrow. But we'll see how we go. I don't feel too bad, all things considered. I am looking forward for some of the swelling to go down. Yeah, it's all right. Just an easy day today. A little bit of pottering around the garden, I think. Trying to take it easy. Just a quick update. It's day 5. It's Friday. The pain last night probably hit a 7, so that was probably the worst that it's been. But that subsided. I don't know if that's because the pain meds all rolled off at the same time. Still only on Panadol and the anti-inflammatory. I almost took something stronger, but fortunately I got away without doing that. Pain's died down now. It's back to around a 4, which is okay. So hopefully that was the peak. I would have thought that the last couple of days. So we'll see how it plays out. I don't think I mentioned around day 3 I had a bit of a fever. It wasn't a fever as such. It felt like I had a cold or a flu. Apparently I had that last time with the jaw surgery as well. And I found some things that said that that's fairly normal in the recovery process. That was quite transient, so that didn't stick around. So yeah, today's just once again just been some light duties just around the house, doing a bit of filing, all of that. Nothing heavy. Don't have a whole lot of energy. Did sleep through the night, hoping that another good night tonight. Still waking up once a night to take the Panadol, so it's not an undisturbed rest. But yeah, so far pain seems to be going down. Hopefully it stays that way. Yeah, we'll see how we go. It's Friday night. The pain's been fairly consistent today. Bit of pain at the moment, mostly when I'm swallowing in the lower throat. It's going to take some more painkillers, and we'll head to bed very soon. It's Saturday morning. It's day 6. It's a pretty painful night last night. I ended up mid-morning succumbing. I had to take the opioid painkillers, and I've taken some more again this morning. So the pain has died down. It's probably back around a 5, but it was around an 8, which is pretty painful. I thought I missed it. Maybe it's, you gotta get worse to get better. So yeah, bit of pain. Died down a bit now, just keep an eye on it. It's amazing how much the Panadol does work, but I needed more than Panadol this morning, so yeah, back at it. I thought I'd try my usual protein shake for breakfast, and I don't know what's in there, but let me tell you, that absolutely burns. That is absolute agony. I've just popped another strong painkiller, because whew, that is rough. That's really rough. Well, that's something not to do after you've had throat surgery. Just realised why my shake burnt so much. The kefir that I used had been fermenting for about 5 days. Probably had an acidity of sulfuric acid or something. Wow. Yeah, bicarb soda and water has cleared that up. That was, don't do that. Don't do that. It's 11 p.m. on Sunday, so it's day 7 today. A little bit late in doing a recording. Woke up with pain at probably about an 8. It's a pretty bad night last night. It's kind of shocked me, actually. I thought the pain would be going down by now. I think I certainly a bit of fall into a false sense of security the first couple of days. Pain wasn't too bad the first few days, but it's been pretty consistent, actually. So hopefully it starts to let up soon. I had some swelling in the throat area. Yeah, my breathing as well is a bit swollen. I presume there's some swelling. It's impacting my breathing through my nose. So certainly the effect from the surgery is not taking effect in terms of my breathing so far. Swallowing does hurt if I put some pressure in the throat while I swallow. That seems to help while I swallow. I can swallow large, I think they're reasonably large capsules. I've stopped taking the soluble Panadol and started taking a Panadol caplet or a paracetamol caplet. They are quite large, but I can swallow those without too much issue. I couldn't do that before the surgery, so I think certainly moving up my soft palate has helped. Physical space for swallowing those tablets. So yeah, not the best night's sleep last night. So I'll be heading off to bed shortly. Hopefully, I've taken some Panadol. I actually took another I don't know, oxy pill, whatever it is, the strong painkiller, an hour or two ago. So hopefully it all kicks in. Hopefully I can get a couple of hours of, a good night's sleep anyway. All right, as for the day. It's mid-afternoon on Monday, so that is day 8, I think. It's still pretty bad. I was up every 1 to 2 hours through the night, woken up by pain. Ended up taking liquid endone for the first time. Yeah, ouch. Used ice. The ice is actually quite helpful. Just helps numb it a little bit. I think certainly the paracetamol takes the edge off, but yeah, it's most effective yeah, when it's not wearing off. Yeah, pretty tired. I've lost a little bit of weight, so I need to try and get the calories up a bit. It's obviously, it doesn't compare to jaw surgery, but it's still pretty painful. And I think, you know, it was the false expectation that it was going to be, you know, pain was going to peak between 3 to 5 days. I think that kind of set me up. Looking online at some UPPP and modified UPPP recovery documents from different providers. quite a few that do stay. The pain will get worse between days 5 and 10, and well, here we are. So hopeful that we give it another day or two, the pain will start to go down. I don't have much energy to do anything at the moment. As I mentioned, I do need to get the calories up, keep the swelling down. One thing I will say is stay away from acidic foods. I thought I'd try that kefir in my shake again and neutralize the acid with some bicarb soda, and it turned into a bit of a volcano. So I thought that it worked, but once again, that just absolutely burnt my throat. So yeah, I'm not having kefir anytime in the next week or two. It's bit frustrating. So I've had a couple of coffees. I had some scrambled eggs on toast, bit of cheese, get a few extra calories in. So it's slow going. It's a bit frustrating. Just waiting for this to be finished. Yeah, hopefully. It just needs time. Needs a bit of patience. Patience is a challenge when you're in pain and you just want to get it over with. So yeah, keeping up the ice, making sure I get enough fluid, enough calories, staying on top of the painkillers. I'm sure it won't hurt long term, but you feel bad with the amount of Panadol and other painkillers you take. But it is what it is. So yeah, hopefully hopefully things settle down and I can start to get back to normal. I was hoping to get back to work, but yeah, tomorrow's public holiday, so no work tomorrow. At this rate, though, maybe Thursday I'll be able to work. It's yeah, not getting a solid night's sleep, and the pain. It's not not happening. So that's the update for today. Might be another one, but yeah, otherwise that's day 8. It's day 10. I didn't do a video yesterday. Yeah, yesterday I was quite exhausted. I think it's just the whole process just really took it out of me. Woke up a bit sore yesterday, but through the day, not too sore, but what I did have was a lot of swelling in the throat, so mostly around the glands here. Not uncomfortable unless I was eating or talking. Had a bit of trouble talking yesterday, but yeah, eating was quite painful, so I used a lot of ice. I also found that aloe vera juice helped soothe the throat quite a bit, actually. So bought some of that yesterday, started using that, and I've started taking that, having that today as well. So yesterday pain did start to decrease a little bit, but it was that swelling, which is actually at the point where I was worried that maybe I had a bit of an infection or something like that. But it seems to have gone down today. Today, I slept through the night, last night, woke up, and actually had a bit of a sleep in today. Woke up around, I think 7:30, took a anti-inflammatory, went back to sleep till about 10:30. So it's quite a sleep in, but yeah, it was good. Didn't take Panadol around midday. I've been taking a Panadol, a paracetamol, quite religiously, but didn't take any at midday. That was okay. Got through till 6 o'clock, but coming up to 6 o'clock in the evening, certainly could feel the need to start to kick in. So I just take one. So none at midday, which is great, and then half dose just a short time ago, about an hour and a half ago. And tonight I'm still just going to max it out, just make sure there's minimal pain overnight. Certainly the throat is not as sore, that swelling has gone down. I definitely think I'm on the mend. Hopefully it's picking up from here. Eating as well, definitely scrambled eggs. You're pretty much surviving on scrambled eggs. At the moment, I had that for breakfast. I have for every day. I had some cheese and some snow peas for lunch. And dinner I managed to have sausages and mashed potato and some steamed veg. So not too bad. It's a little bit uncomfortable, but managed to get through that. So certainly think things are on the mend now, which is great. I may or may not do an update tomorrow. We'll see if things change. All right. I think today must be day 13. It's Saturday, so it's been a couple of days since I've done a video. This will be my last update on this video. The last couple of days have been progressive improvements. Yesterday I was able to really cut down on the painkillers and only took an AM and a PM. And I think at night time was mostly just precautionary. And today I haven't had any really painkillers. I do have a sore throat, but it's pretty minor. Just when I'm swallowing, just when I'm eating, not really wanting to talk too much. So yeah, recovery is going well. I reckon I'd give myself about a 75% in terms of recovery. So probably over the next week or so, things will get much better, I'd say. In terms of the actual procedure itself, at this point in time, I don't have any undesired side effects. VPI was one of the main concerns. Swallowing food, liquids, not an issue. Yeah, sleep's got a bit to go, so I'm definitely, I've got swelling, so when I wake up in the morning there is swelling. But it's going to be another 5 weeks until I'm fully healed from this procedure. Keeping in mind that I was an edge case, so for me a UPPP, a modified UPPP, is a little bit different to most people because I've had the double jaw surgery already, and I do have multi-level obstruction, a very narrow tongue base even now, despite the UPPP. I am very tired. I was yesterday as well, just incredibly tired. I don't know, I've got two theories. One is I'm sleeping worse, maybe due to the swelling. The other is I'm sleeping better, and getting a deep sleep. My body's just catching up. So I don't know, we'll just see how that goes over the next few weeks. So that's my update. I'll do a separate wrap-up video another time, but that's it. Thanks for watching.